it's me, Gray Status, and this is Brooklyn Gamers Black Ops 3 review. It's fall, all these new games are coming out, and you need to know which one's worth getting. Well, we're gonna let you know right here. Of all the Call of Duty titles out there, the Black Ops series is definitely one of my favorites. And the big question here is, how does this game stack up to the last two? Well, let's start at the campaign. When the game first starts, you don't really know who you're fighting against. You don't really know who the bad guy is. You're just kind of running through maps and shooting things. Then midway through the game, when you start finally trying to get a grasp on the story, it takes a turn for the weird. You kind of dive into this Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole and you don't really understand what's going on again. The story then redeems itself at the end when you figure out what's going on, and it leaves you with this what the fuck moment. But with that said, there is a ton of stuff in this game, and all that stuff can be customized in the hub world. You can change your look, your character's looks, you can change your character's weapons, you can change your powers, you can change your loadout, all in this hub world. There's even a VR simulation where you can take your weapons and go in and test them out. It's kind of a little mini game as well, and you can get to the max level in that. But the thing I love by far the most is the Dead Ops 2 arcade. You get that by going into your computer, going up to the top of the menu, and opening this arcade game. It's a top-down view, and sometimes you can go into a first-person shooter if you get the right perk. This game is pretty awesome, though. It's pretty cool that they added this into the game. Nice little Easter egg for those of you who played Dead Ops 1. Now, as far as shooting goes, Treyarch definitely delivers. This game feels super responsive, very crisp, and paired with the new powers that you get, all your nano abilities and your skill trees, you can have a pretty interesting game every time you play and try out new things. So that aspect is very fun. Another thing they've added is the co-op campaign mode. You can play this with up to 3 friends and run through the campaign, which is very cool. That's what I like doing. However, the frame rate does take a dive if you have more than 2 people in your team. The rendering slows down as well. And if you don't keep up with your teammates, you get these jarring transfers that pull you forward to meet up with the rest of the team. A lot of the character interactions are pretty dry. You don't really feel like you want to back this character up. You don't really have a backstory. The one-liners are terrible in this game. By far, some of the worst one-liners I've ever heard.
We will stop him, Kane.
But overall, the campaign was pretty fun to run through, especially with friends.
I told you I'd find a way.
It's an enjoyable shooter with a little bit of replay value. You can go back and try new skill trees and try different ways to kill enemies. And now let's get into the multiplayer. The multiplayer is one of the best I've gotten into. I really love Black Ops 1, I really love Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 feels just as good. There's a super wide variety of guns you can use, and they don't ever feel overpowered by the supers. The game overall feels really balanced, which is probably a benefit from having a beta. They haven't had one in quite a while. It kind of helped people understand what this game is about and how to play it. The maps are amazing. You got a wide variety of specialists that you can play as. Each one comes with 2 different supers that you can use and different gear that you can unlock for them. There's a ton of stuff to do in the multiplayer, just like the campaign mode. And if you want a game that feels just like the old Black Ops, this is the one to get. Now let's move on to this gem that they added in this game called Zombies. Now this thing, from start to finish, is a 9 to a 10. It is so good. From the music, down to the shooting, down to the graphics, the design, and even the voice acting from Jeff Goldblum and the others. Amazing. 100% well done to the guys at Treyarch for this iteration of Zombies in Black Ops 3. I can't say enough about Zombies. It is too much fun. It's almost a piece of artwork. If you haven't tried this mode, go ahead and boot it up and give it a try. So the final score on this game is going to be a 6 out of 8 slices from Anna Maria's. And for those of you who are not from New York, who are not from Brooklyn and don't know what that means, that converts to an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.